Wow, look at the Honda there. That's wild. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike here, AHC Garage. Welcome back to our channel. I'm in the wrong side of the car because I'm in a JDM Integra Type-R. And we got a few things we have to do. But before we do that, let's go for a quick test drive. Ready? That's what VTEC all about. Okay, so we got a few things we have to do on this car. We got some repairs, some maintenance, and also some upgrades. So let's get back to the shop so we can take a better look at this beautiful Integra Type-R. All right, guys, so we're back in the shop. Let's take a look at this beautiful 1998 Integra Type-R. Now, this car has only about 83,000 kilometers. Can't really do the math off my head right now. It's about 50-ish thousand miles, so that's pretty pristine for a 26-year-old car. Now, let's take a look under the hood here. We got a few things we have to do here. I mentioned about repair, maintenance, and also some upgrades. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is the clutch master cylinder and also the slave cylinder. Just a few weeks ago, this car was completely disabled because it was no fluid in the clutch system. I went ahead to manual blast the entire system so we can get this car back in a row. So the first thing we're gonna do is the clutch master and the slave cylinder. All right, TJ, so where do we start?
All right, well, we're gonna start with the clutch master cylinder, which is down here. Since it's a right-hand drive, it's gonna be more toward the center of the firewall. So I think we'll probably just pop this tube out so we have some more space. Crack the line, we'll vacuum out the fluid here, and then we'll go ahead and swap that out. And then after that, we'll swap out the slave cylinder down there, put it back together, and we'll bleed it. So we can pop it off here.
And for some of you guys wondering where was the leak, take a look at here, the clutch master cylinder. As you can see, some of the brake fluid actually came out from the boot and went to the chassis and just stripped out the paint. So we're gonna touch that up after we all finished up here. Well, I did the hard part. You're gonna do the easy part here. Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Just come right out. Not right out, but pretty close. There we go. Here we go. So here we have the new master cylinder and also the one that we came out of the vehicle. Take a look at the very bottom here. That's where the leak was from. All right, Tia, come on in. Good to go? Mm-hmm. So we got a clutch master cylinder all finished up there. Next up, we're gonna work on the slave cylinder right here.
All right, well, since we put the new clutch master in, might as well go with a clutch slave cylinder here, especially since this one is probably seeing better days. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a brand new on here, toss that bad boy in, and we'll bleed the line, and then we'll have a nice brand new clutch setup. Okay.
Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And we all finish up with a clutch slave cylinder. Next up, let's go ahead and put some fluid in the reservoir so we can bleed the system. Don't screw up, TJ. Don't screw up. Oh, you're lucky. And to bleed the system, we'll be using the self-bleeder right here. You see us been using that on a lot of our videos. We're going to put a link down in the description for you. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. First, I'm going to use it by hand right here. Go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It's nice.
Good?
Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's top that off. Got good engagement here. Very nice. Great engagement point. I think it's good. Clutch still holding up really nice, grab nice. I think it should be good here. Let's go and head back to the shop. So we're back from a test drive. We got a few more items here on the list. Over here, we got timing belt, water pump, along with all the belts and also seal. Along with that, we also have a set of Spoon Sports motor mount. So let's go ahead and get started on that one. And here we have our B18C Type-R motor. TJ, we're doing a timing belt. Where do we start?
All right, we are going to start by taking off the belts. I think that we should start there. Let's take off the belts. So we're gonna pretty much loosen the power steering pump. We'll drop that down, take that belt off first. I think we're gonna take off the power steering high pressure hose here so we can get out of our way to make some space in here. We'll take off the AC belt, and then what we'll do is we'll probably take off the valve cover, get that mount out, and then we'll get the alternator belt once we get down in the bottom of the car, and then start taking the covers off. Okay. Now, okay, let that hang.
And we got a power steering and AC belt out of the way. Next up, we're gonna work on the valve cover. Looks like a brand new valve cover just replaced on this car here. Looks nice and fresh. What do you think, TJ?
Looks nice and clean.
Yeah, looks brand new. And 98 and up, JDM motor come with this OEM carbon fiber look spark plug cover. Really nice. Now that is a really clean motor. I think 83,000 kilometers, so about 50-ish thousand miles. Take a look at that, look how clean that is. And over here we have the timing belt. Yeah, definitely got some age in her. Not quite sure that's the original belt. Got some old Honda bond here. What do you think, TJ? Pretty old, huh?
Yeah, it looks.
And it's hard.
Yeah, it looks old.
Yeah, that's a good idea for us to just get that out of the way. So, TJ doing some wipe down, getting all the debris and oil out of the way, so when we put the valve cover back on, we got a nice clean area for the mating service. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and loosen up the top bolts for the alternator, and we're gonna work our way to the side engine mount and also the upper timing belt cover. And with the upper cover out of the way, let's go ahead, lift the car up, start working on the bottom of the car.
Yeah, don't want to scratch these because otherwise I can only afford reps.
Load the motor down. How we looking at a torque mount?
Oh, that thing is busted. I mean, we're close to top dead.
All right, so we got pretty much everything out of the way, the dry belts, the lower torque mount, and TJ gonna go ahead and try to put the car back in top dead center.
Let's call it. Let's see right there.
We got snake eyes down here, TJ?
Let's take a guess. Let's see how far we're off.
Dude, this might be the original belt. Look. And take a closer look at the water pump where it meets the short block there. Looks like the cooling just about to start to leak. No better time for us to get everything changed out right now. You know, I'm taking a closer look. TJ, you run the money. Now we're just gonna go ahead and loosen up the timing belt tensioner. It's getting close. You good? Come on down. Touchdown. What's up? Give it a little push. It's just stuck there because the rubber gasket is behind it. Pull up. Should be good there. There you go. Okay, so here is the cam seal here. Take a look at that. Yeah, looks like just about to leak. And that is our... And here's the other one. And we are going to replace both of them. And here we have a set of brand new OEM cam seal. Take a look at that. And one of the things I like about the factory cam seal, take a look at the inner part of the seal. So you have some grease built in. And the cam seals are all done. Let's go ahead and put everything back together. All right, TJ, don't drop it. All right, how you doing? There we go. Come up a little bit, right?
Oh, you're right there.
Yep, yeah, I think you're on the money.
Yeah. You see the little lines on the cover? I never had the back cover, so I wouldn't know.
And now at the same time, we'll go ahead and grab that timing belt. Let's flip the inside out. How we're looking.
Oh.
This. Yeah.
It's not looking too bad.
Hey, but with timing belt, you just never know.
Definitely
just never
dry
know.
though. Definitely dry.
Fresh belt here. Let's go ahead and slip that bad boy back on the car. Go to the back side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. The gas is completely flattened. Does it make noise when you spin it?
Yep.
Oh, the squeaking sound.
Yep.
Yeah. And here we have our brand new water pump. And here's a quick comparison between the new and the old one. And we always like to put a little bit of Honda bond on the gasket to prevent anything from happening. Just never know. Yeah, next up we'll go ahead and pull up that pulley there and also the shim. And we'll go ahead and work on our crank seal.
All right, well, you guys probably seen us use this before. It's a special tool made by 4-piston. They call it the Rooster Ring, and it pretty much slides over your crank, and this makes your crank seal a lot easier to pop right in.
All right, here you go. Using the tensioner. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and rotate a couple of the teeth there. I should do it right there. tensioner down. Let's go and check on the tension. Nice and tight, but not too tight, because they will make noise. I think we're good right there. Don't lose it. Oh yeah. Okay, wait for a torque now. Are they different, TJ?
I believe they are slightly different in the length. So you can
gotcha.
see, I'll open them up. So if you see this here, and then we'll open this one here. You see the length of them.
Oh, this one sticks
different.
out.
Yeah. So I believe the longer one is going to be for the compressor side that we need right now. And then if you see here, front left. There you go, front right. So I was right, the longer side is for the compressor. There's an arrow facing forward so you can't get it wrong. And that's it.
Oh, exactly. So here we have the VTEC Solenoid. We got two gaskets. One's what you're looking at right now, and one on the very top, which you guys gonna see in just a little bit.
So we just finished the VTEC Solenoid, and I think before we put the side mount in, we're going to go ahead and try to get this rear mount out and give us a little bit of extra movement, and we can slide that out, and then we'll finish putting this back together.
And to make it easier, we go ahead and take out the strut bar too. That's the real deal Holyfield right here, TJ.
Mounts out
Yeah,
that
the
side.
mounts out.
Mounts out.
Yeah, that's it.
And the mount is down by the exhaust now, right?
So here's the rear engine mount. Took us about 2 hours to get it out. And you take a closer look at the brace here. There's crack on both sides. And here's the new spoon unit. Pretty much identical to
It's even got the T7 on it.
T7 stamp on both of them, so it is an OEM unit. And here's a side mount on the right here, spoon, and then we got a stock one. Again, look, 100% identical to the stock one. And here's the other torque mount that we took off just now, and it is also broken, so now we feel a lot better that we're changing all these engine mounts. And with that, we got all the engine mount replaced except the one over here, which we're about to put in. But before that, TJ got the side timing belt covers. He's gonna pop that in so we can get everything else put back together. And here we're ready to put back our valve cover. TJ is prepping the valve cover and also the gasket. And we are using the original gasket that came with the car because that was replaced not too long ago. And all we're gonna do is try to clean some of the area up, and also we apply some of this Honda bond here. One down.
Okay. Like this.
Okay, so we got everything else put back together. The only thing we're gonna have to do is to fill up the Coing System. We got this little gadget here. It's gonna help us so much bleeding the system here. think that's it.
I'm gonna start it up.
Let's go ahead and start it up. And guys, she sounds really, really nice. All we're trying to do now, try to get her to operating temperature and try and leave the rest of the cooling system. And I was waiting for the fan to kick on. Looking good. Right after this, we'll take her back on the road, take it for another drive. Well, I'll tell you what, with the new motor mounts, the car actually feels so much better. Before, it was a lot of play between gears. Now, solid. And you know the thing with motor mount, you know, with car like the car that we have now, we don't want to make it like a race car where you could put stiffer mount on it, but we like the comfort. And so far, I think we definitely got it right. Now, along with all the maintenance out of the way, I think we're gonna wrap up today's video. On the next video, we'll be doing some enhancement with the suspension, and also we got the wheels and tires we'll be installing, and also a brand new Spoon Sports lip, along with a few other things. So definitely want to stay tuned. Like what you see, thumbs up, comment, and share the video with your friends and family. Other than that, TJ is swimming right now, and I'm driving on the driver's side. See you guys next week.